You know what? I don't really care anymore. The NBA All-Star Weekend is washed. Don't get me wrong, there are still a ton of cool things and cool features that they did, especially this year, that I'll get into a little bit later. But we need to start off with the one big thing that got announced today, with that being the dunk contest. Shams just got done announcing that it will be Mac McClung, Jaylen Brown, Jaime Jaquez Jr., I'm pretty sure I said his name right, I'm sorry if I didn't, and Jacob Toppin. Now, I swear to God, Jacob Toppin is Obi Toppin's brother. I would find it very, very shocking if it wasn't. Okay, yeah, just confirmed. It is Obi Toppin's brother. But this dunk contest lineup has two very big problems with it, that being Jacob Toppin and Mac McClung. We have seen dunk contests in the past that have legends: Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dwight Howard. I'm missing one guy, Vince Carter, obviously. And then you have the other all-star dunk contests that were legendary, right? Like the whole Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine era. And I mean, any dunk contest that Aaron Gordon is in seems to be historic. But we're getting to a point now where no players really want to participate in the contest. With that being because they don't want to get injured, or maybe some of them don't even want to get embarrassed. I mean, could you imagine if John Morant, I know he's injured, but if John Morant were to go in this dunk contest and be like, you know what, I'm putting my name in there, let's go and see what I could do in the big bright lights in Indiana. I just realized while saying that there aren't many bright lights in Indiana, but you know what I mean. If he goes out there and smokes every dunk that there is, he's gonna get clowned. No one will take the guy seriously, which leads to moments like this, having two G League players in the dunk contest. Now, I do want to say as well, I understand that Mac McClung was kind of the savior of last year's dunk contest. I don't even care if the guy is good at dunking. You know why? Because this is the NBA All-Star Weekend, and if we're just going to get G League players to come in and do the dunks, I would rather have the NBA just hire professional dunkers. I would rather them hire fucking literal people off YouTube that do dunking for a living to be in this contest, because if that's what we're basing the criteria off of, then that's what I'm here for. I'll do that, which is kind of the only reason why I'm a little bit more excited for this year's dunk contest compared to last year's, because we are getting a star in Jaylen Brown and a rising rookie in Jaime Jaquez Jr. Once again, I swear, I hope I'm saying his name right. So like, that is the only real bright spot in this dunk contest that's making me just a little bit excited, but I don't care to see two G League players contest. I really don't care. I would rather have Jaylen Brown and Jaime Jaquez Jr. go out there, absolutely smoke their shit, completely choke in the dunk contest, have everyone laugh at them for being so ass, than have a G League player go in and be the one to crush the tournament. I really don't care. Not tournament, dunk contest. You know what I mean? Like this picture right here, bro, his jersey is the Osceola Magic. NBA, get serious, please, I beg. But let's go over some of the positives about this year's All-Star Weekend, right? Like this brand new court that the NBA announced. Let me actually pull it up on my screen real quick, because I need to see what you guys are looking at. All right, I finally have it up on my monitor. Yeah, the new NBA court, which looks crazy. I mean, it has a whole bunch of animations. You see the crunch time animation going through here. They're gonna have like the 4-point line for the celebrity game, which, by the way, if you want to talk about a certain event having a fall off, the celebrity game is basically pointless. I don't understand why they keep on doing it. They used to have Justin Bieber up in that bitch, and now it's like fucking Jimmy Fallon and no one else really cares. Sorry, I have to pause while editing because news just came out that Kai Cenat will be in this year's celebrity game. So it is kind of cool that they have like a newer generation celebrity. But if you look at the rest of the roster, I really can't name 5 other people here. All these other cool things as well. I mean, just a lot of cool animations that they're gonna have, you know, for stuff like the skills challenge, which once again, who fucking cares about a skills challenge? I mean, this whole weekend really fell off. It's honestly just one big vacation for players. But the court is cool. I will give them that. I'm excited to see how it looks actually on TV. I don't know if this video is more of a rendering than is like the actual look on it. You know, the NBA has done their fair share of switching things up this season when it comes to the courts. I'm excited to see how this looks. And actually, when speaking about this court, this same court will be used for a brand new event that they're doing this year called the Steph versus Sabrina. I don't think it's like a permanent event, but a one-time event for this year, which will have, you know, Steph Curry going up against Sabrina in a 3-point contest. 2 of the best 3-point shooters in both the NBA and WNBA going head to head. Very exciting. These are the things that I wish the NBA would continue to do. This is a step in the right direction. These head-to-head battles where, you know, there's a lot more on the line. There's also some stuff for charity, but I don't really think Steph Curry cares about that. This is more exciting than the dunk contest. And if you were to tell someone that back in 2016, probably the last year that there was a really good dunk contest, if you were to tell them that a contest between Steph Curry and Sabrina from the WNBA was going to be more entertaining than the dunk contest, I don't think they would have believed you. And that's not anything against the WNBA. I'm honestly super excited to see this happen, this clash. And I do really hope that Curry loses this, to be honest. I just think that'd be great for the sport. You know, a lot of people actually would watch the dunk contest over the actual All-Star game itself. And that's another thing that has been been terrible over the years. They tried switching it up a ton, right? They did the target score thing. They did this like weird thing where, you know, they get charity money every quarter or something. I don't know. They've done so much to the actual All-Star game itself because it's been so bad, because no one wants to play defense, as if there isn't already barely any defense in regular season games alone. It just leaves the game that we've been seeing where everyone's just hucking up half-court shots, missing. The other guy gets the ball, they shoot it. It's just the most boring shit. No one wants to watch this. And it's so funny because you see a lot of these people out here, including myself, talk about how there needs to be more All-Star spot selections, or this player got snubbed from being an All-Star. But at the end of the day, no one is saying that they're upset that Trae Young wasn't an All-Star because they want to watch him in the All-Star game. No one actually cares. It's all for the narrative. Trae Young being a snubbed All-Star 2 times is a narrative. De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis getting snubbed from All-Star this year is just a narrative for Kings fans. No one actually wanted to see Sabonis or Fox play in the All-Star game because no one likes the All-Star game because it's fucking boring. Now, that's something that I think the NBA has to, you know, change a lot for it to become really entertaining again, because, I mean, you could argue even some regular season games just aren't entertaining because of that same factor with, you know, the no defense and thing. That's a whole big conversation that we won't get into. The NBA has also done a good job at switching things back to East versus West, although I really did like the whole draft format. I think it got a little bit corny when they did it up on the stage. I thought it was kind of lame. I enjoyed when it was just held inside the NBA, you know, set. I feel like watching LeBron and KD up on that screen picking and the guys in the studio just kind of laughing and having fun. It felt like I was watching a YouTube video. But now the whole drafting is gone because it's back to East versus West. And the worst kind of part about it is that even on the jerseys this year, it doesn't even say East or West on the front. It still says All-Star. I feel like kind of takes away from the whole fact that it's East versus West. I don't know. I'm excited though. I think they're trying their best at doing the most changes that they can. I think they're getting rid of the whole, you know, concert during halftime. Why did they do that in the first place? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of my rant about the All-Star weekend. I mean, All-Star weekend isn't for another like 10 days, so we have some time. Right now, we really have to be focused on the trade deadline, which has also been very underwhelming. And I don't mean to sound like this big negative guy when it comes to talking about the NBA, because there are still a lot of good things happening, right? You have the Cleveland Cavaliers going crazy right now. The Clippers are a huge story in the league. They're actually two teams that I want to make a video on, but I got too fired up looking at the dunk contest, you know, contestants, and I had to just spill everything I had to say out of my mind because I was about to go crazy. With that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your opinion. Is the All-Star weekend absolutely washed, or is there still something that you guys are looking forward to? I would love to know. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Later.